Hey, what y'all doing out there? What y'all doing out there? What y'all doing out there? Hey, we live back on Tuesday, simple lifestyle and legacy conversation. And I'm here, I'm your host, Dr. Brian T. Woods. We back in the building once again on a Tuesday. And I got live in the room some awesome guests from the Dream Team. We got no other than Miss V. Monsanto from the VI, and we got Miss Evelyn Freeman from St. Thomas VI, and we got Miss Gerda in the building as live guest today. And we're going to be bringing to you today S.I.M.P.L.E. Yes, S.I.M.P.L.E is taking the world by storm. A lot of people are looking for something on why they are missing the buck from them becoming wealthy. Well, it was because there was two different type of information. There's private and there's public information, also known as private knowledge. But before we get right off into this actual conversation, what we're going to do is we're going to play an icebreaker with no other than Brian in Bean, and we call him the greatest trainer of all time and one of the awesome business partners and friends that's bringing this simple message to you with the concept. So simple. But without further ado, let's do the icebreaker and let's get right off into it right afterwards. So without further ado, let me know if y'all can see my stream. We're going to get right off into the icebreaker and we'll be right back to you to get to the conversation at hand that's taking the world by storm. Simple. Let's go.
There's nothing inside your comfort zone. Nothing is there. If you're not hurting, you're not stretching. If it don't hurt, you're not stretching. It's got to hurt a little bit. It's got to be a little bit uncomfortable. Brian, I don't like making reels. Good, you're not supposed to, but you're gonna like the money that come with you putting your name out there. Brian, I don't like getting on Zooms. Good, you're not supposed to, but you're gonna like all the people who love getting on them. Brian, I don't know about the LLC. Good, you're not supposed to. Put this in your notes. The money is in the unknown. If money was in the known, you'd be rich. I learned that a long time ago. The money is in the unknown. The money is out of your comfort zone. Now, if you want to stay where you are and your great grandchildren are already set for life and you got all the money and time in the world, then you can stay in your comfort zone. Warren Buffett can stay in his comfort zone. He can stay. I think his Berkshire Hathaway just hit $1 trillion evaluation. So Warren can stay. He more than he cozy, okay? but most of us, we need to get out of our comfort zone. We need to stretch our wings a little bit. Everything you want and desire is on the other side of fear. Everything. And what are you really afraid of? That ain't my topic today. Y'all know I have a training called 6 Basic Fears that you have to overcome. It's called Public Enemy Number 1, overcoming your basic fears. But what are you afraid of? That a prospect's gonna tell you no? Or are you afraid that you're gonna join something and quit again? This is the only business where you determine your IQ level, your I quit level. You determine that. See, we can't beat you up. We're not your managers. We can't check in on you and tell you what to do. I can only raise my voice so much. I can't curse. You can't curse. We can't battle. I can't be a fly on the wall. We live in different states. All I can do is give you some game on these Zooms, and all I can do is give you some game at our live events. And all we can do is help each other and support each other. It's up to you to use that internal pilot light you have to strike it. But only you can do that. That's why inspiration starts with IN. See, you got to stop looking for motivation. Man, I'm pumped up. I'm motivated. People say, Brian, I just want to sit down with you and pick your brain. Well, it's the worst thing you can say to me. If you sit down with me, we're making some calls. It ain't nothing for you to pick. I got a YouTube channel, personally. I got a team YouTube channel for you guys. I got courses. I'm about to give some of them away for free today. I got Wednesday. You hear from me every Wednesday. You got Game Changer every 4 months. I just wrote out a new program called Train the Trainer. We got campaigns what are you gonna sit down and pick my brain about? When you sit down with me, we making calls. So I just need to make sure everybody understand it ain't. I'm not sitting down with you to go over the stuff that's on video. We sitting down making calls. We sitting down scheduling your LLC. You see what I'm saying? We sitting down making sure that new people get to experience this thing. Success is out of your comfort zone. Success is in stretching. You're supposed to be uncomfortable. When you get sweaty palms and you get a little hot in your body, y'all don't understand. Anxiety is oftentimes misdiagnosed. When you get uncomfortable, that's your body's way of preparing you. It's gonna send some adrenaline through you a little bit. Your heart is gonna speed up a little bit. Your hands are gonna get a little bit clammy. You might even break a little sweat. That's your body's way of saying you got this. That ain't your body's way of saying cool off, calm down, stay in your current position. That's your body's way of saying I'm gonna send a little bit more adrenaline through you, but when you calm down and channel that energy, it's more money waiting for you than you can even imagine on the other side. Guys, you got to get money out the way so you can enjoy life.
Wix.
Right now, that was mind blowing. Hey, did y'all feel that icebreaker what he just did? Hey, he said success, success itself, and other things are not they synonymous, right? But think about this. The biggest thing that everybody got to realize is this: most of us most of us have been used to doing things in the way that we always do, um, financially, and we've been doing it in a survival mode. It's time for us to come out of that survival mode financially for us to be able to start to win financially, right? I want you to drop some actual I want you to drop some actuals. I want to take back my freedom, or just put in the chat simple freedom in the chat if that's something that you really want to take it to. So think about this. Right now, we're on this actual Zoom right now. We're leveraging it, Zoom, but we're live, actual Facebook Live, you know. And I'll tell you that no longer do you have to actually um sit back and not know what you need to do financially. But guess what? We got people that's already tried, true, and proven that this actual simple works, right? So I actually got some of my awesome business partners, on the actual line today to help me out with this actual opportunity. And they from a different neck of the woods, but guess what? We come together to stop the living paycheck to paycheck, and for people to be able to finally take back their financial freedom with S.I.M.P.L.E. Now, a lot of people always, ask me like, "Hey, Brian, hey, what is that thing you do every week or every two days out of the week?" Well, it ain't what I do, it's what we do. All I do is give people the information by sharing this opportunity, and I let the experts do all the work, and they educate you. So I want to give an upfront caveat. Hey, I am not the know all be all, but I am the messenger. I am the messenger that's going to give you the information that's been working for thousands and thousands of people for the last about 7 years right now. And I'll tell you, we're going to get right off into it because we got real people doing real things. But most of all, think about it. It's not about you no more. It's about them kids. It's about them future leaders that's coming behind us. Because guess what? If you 35, 40 years old, you got more time behind you than in front of you. So let's get the gift that keeps on giving. Let's get into the conversation of talking about S.I.M.P.L.E. And before we do that, I want to make sure I bring to the light my panel before we get in. Who we got in the room? We got Miss Evelyn Freeman. Hey, could you say hi? Come on, you can say hi, Miss Evelyn. How you doing?
I'm better than amazing. How are you?
Hey, awesome, awesome. Hey, who else we got in there? We got Miss V Monsanto. How you doing?
I am doing great, great, doing great.
Awesome. We got Miss Gerda Nathaniel. I know she said she stepped away, but hey, thank you for chiming in, Miss Gerda. Hey, Miss Gerda Nathaniel. Hey, this is a dream team in the building. They straight out of VI and they all over the globe taking over. So, with that being said, ladies, let's get right off in this conversation because this conversation need to be had, right? And just to give you a little background, about the difference that we got. Miss Evelyn Freeman, hey, you don't mind telling the world, hey, what's your background that you come from and what you're currently into right now?
Well, I'm from St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, and a part of an amazing company called MWR Financial and Extra Digit Movement, and it's happy to be a part of both of them.
Awesome, awesome. Hey, that hits way different. Hey, Miss V Monsanto, what is your background and some of the things that you're into? Word on the street, you got multiple different skills, yeah, that the world don't even know about. Hey, let the world know what you into.
Good evening. Thank you, Brian, for allowing me to be here. Like you said, I am a jack of many trades. Hairstylist, hairdresser, cosmetologist. Um, Love to cook and sell food. Like to see people happy. Insurance agent, beauty consultant with Mary Kay Cosmetics. And most of all, I am a proud member of the Extra Digit Movement, MWR Financial, and I love spreading the information about wealth and finances.
Awesome. Hey, you know what? We got a special guest on here. Hey, Team Wooten, how you doing, Miss Cassandra Wooten? How you doing today? Take yourself off mute. How you doing?
We are amazing.
Yes,
Hey, we got the
sir.
whole team. What's going on, Slim?
Yes, sir. You got it. What's happening, bro?
Hey, you already know what it is. Hey, y'all on one end, we on the other end, and we trying to get people to stop, living in financial struggle out in this world, living paycheck to paycheck. That's the whole game.
Exactly. Yes,
Let's take
Lord.
back that freedom.
Yeah.
Hey, so
Yeah.
awesome. Hey, thanks for y'all coming on. Hey, let's dive right into this thing right now. Hey, where y'all hailing from? Because sometimes we be on these platforms, they be thinking we're in the same room. Where y'all hailing from?
Goldsboro, North Carolina. We just got back from Hawaii. We spent a week over there in Hawaii visiting my brand new granddaughter.
What? You
Congratulations.
mean to you mean to tell me y'all went to Hawaii,
Yeah.
got to spend time with your granddaughter, but but you know what's most impressive? Y'all was on a bizcation at the same time.
Yeah.
So
At the
yeah, hey,
same time.
you get to write off, all of this at the same time. That's a beautiful thing. Hey, how was it though? How was your
Oh yeah,
stay?
she's amazing. Yeah, yeah. She's still a couple of weeks old, but that was good. And then I was on base there with my son, cause he's stationed over there in the Marine Corps.
Awesome. Hey,
Congratulations.
that's the way you
Well,
do it.
thank you.
That's the way you do it. Hey, so without further ado, hey, thank y'all for coming on. Hey, I want y'all to stick around because we have a lot of people doing different things in different areas. But we're gonna get right off into the simple conversation because the world needs to hear about this. And the reason why they need to hear about this is because the new leaders are the youngsters that's coming behind us. We paving the way for what they're about to do right now. So before we get off into it, everybody that's viewing right now, if y'all want to see what we're talking about more clearly and live, we on YouTube live. We doing this via Facebook. We're doing this via Zoom. And right now, I'm just giving y'all some sidebar on the actual Facebook. If y'all want to see it clear, y'all can come to my actual page. But if you want to come in the room, is in the chat a bit.lit Power Move 06. We'll be on Power Move 06 YouTube channel. Let's get right off into this conversation, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let me know when you can see my stream. But hold up, let me make sure I give you co-host rights, Miss V, because I can see you orchestrating stuff. And if somebody coming in the room acting up, go ahead and handle that. You know what I mean? All right. There you go. All right, let's get right off into this. Let me know you can see my stream.
We can see it.
Awesome. Hey, we good to go. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let me tone out some things right quick. Everybody at this time, hey, could you please mute or silence your cell phones as we get into this conversation? If anybody comes in the room, hey, just go and let them in. Tell them please mute their self. But hey, you know, it was a saying that I always say before we get started, but I want to let hey, can you hear me clearly out there?
We can now.
All right, awesome. Hey, everybody's doing right now. Hey, I'm going to be your awesome host. My name is Brian T. Woods, and I got my co-host, Ms. V. Monsanto out of VI. But before we get off into it, hey, I want to tell everybody right now, everything that you're about to see right now, you're not going to be able to unsee it. Everything that we're going to talk about today, you're not going to be able to unhear it. So with that being said, let's get right off into today's conversation. We're talking about S.I.M.P.L.E. Hey, we're proud members of Extra Digit Movement. Also, a big family of Make Wealth Real Financial, right? We're Lifestyle and Legacy Connect. What we're going to do over here with Extra Digit Movement is we're going to show you how you can be able to go from 3 figures to earn 4 to equal to 5 to earn to 6 all the way to 7 figures, because this is what we're doing right here. So what is the issue that's going on financial in the world right now, right? Right now, they got two different things that people into. The biggest thing is this right here. Making money with Extra Digit Movement S.I.M.P.L.E is the solution. But the number one problem is most people give away too much money, right? So think about this. The reason why they're giving away too much money is because they haven't learned the actual simple phrase. Hold up one moment, y'all. We're gonna stop the stream for one moment. One moment. V, let me go back in the back office for one moment. Y'all bear with me. I just caught something, y'all. I just caught something right quick. Y'all wait one moment. All right, so everybody's doing one moment. We're gonna hold that for one moment. I just noticed something, V. I noticed something. Hey, it tried to take me back to the old slide. You saw that? Hey, y'all bear with us. Hey, we only human. And you know what? Hey, we gonna get you the right information. We're gonna get you the right information. How this thing going? Yeah, this is fun. Hey, this is funny. What's funny that me and my partner was actually having this conversation earlier today. It's funny. But it's all good. It's all good. And we not gonna let nothing deter us from getting the right information. Okay? Bam. There we go, baby. I got you now. Hey, so everybody, hey, we having a little technical difficulties. I had to come and pull up the right stuff. But without further ado, we back in business. Let me know when you can see my stream, Mrs. V. All right. There we go. Y'all ain't stop nothing. You're not about to stop nothing over here. Not one bit. Let's go back. There we go. Everybody's viewing Facebook Live. Hey, y'all can chime in actually live in the room on YouTube. Power Move 06. Y'all chime in, or if you want to chime in on Zoom, hey, it's in the chat. And you can chime in at that actual quick link over there. All right. So, like I said before, hey, we're proud members of Extra Digit Movement, where Lifestyle and Legacy Connect. But there's an issue, right? There's an issue financially that's going on. And we're going to tap off into it. Right now, what we're talking about, we're talking about the actual concept, right, called S.I.M.P.L.E. is the solution. But there are two different types of information that's been going on in the world. We're talking about public information versus private information, right? So for all y'all that's viewing out today, they say note takers are money makers. So what's the issue? Most of us been programmed with this public information. We were programmed all the way from grade school all the way to us actually getting out of high school on how they want us to be. If you look right now in most classrooms were set up the same way they were set up from the 1940s or as far as the beginning of school started. But guess what? That was how they want us to be. That's the same thing with the workplace. You always have somebody in the front of the class that's giving the instructions, and if you don't follow the instructions, you don't learn the right way to be able to get the grades, and then you're not tapping in. But let me tell you something. That public information is not getting us a lot of way to be. They always told you to go to school, make good grades, and if you make good grades, you could possibly be able to, go to college, get a scholarship, go to college, or some people join the military, or some people got a trade and then got into that trade, or some people straight up joined the workforce. What we're here to tell you is they didn't teach you about this, not the private knowledge. The private knowledge, it comes from you being able to know what the wealthy been doing. The wealthy have been passing down this information from generation to generation. And the reason why they were able to do this is because they've been taught this, right? You wonder why, some of the wealthy people that have a different posture. It was never because they were smarter than you. It was because they had the private information on what to do. So let's talk about how we're gonna get rid of these roadblocks. We got 4 roadblocks to stop most of us from becoming wealthy because we weren't taught about wealth. We wasn't taught about the actual financial system. We're talking about taxes, debt, big business, and inflation. These 4 roadblocks right now have been stopping us for years. But most of all, think about this. Taxes and debt alone are like husband and wife, right? This husband and wife team been killing us. Because think about this. You got state tax, federal tax, you got avalorium tax, you got tax on your food, you got tax when you're born, you got tax when you die, you got tax when you inherit something, you got all these different taxes. Just imagine if you had all that money for tax back in your pocket. Now you wouldn't be in debt. You wouldn't have to get a credit card to live a life off credit. You wouldn't have to be getting them payday loans. You have to do those things. We could be able to stop that right now with this actual solution called S.I.M.P.L.E. Here's how it's going to work. Right now, with the solution, you'll be able to access the private knowledge and the expert, right? We're talking about making the simple work for you. We're talking about how to be able to shift, increase, multiply, protect, and leverage everything, right? I know some of you saying right now, what are you talking about? Well, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about the private information that was getting passed to you. This actual solution is helping thousands of people all over the world. Right now, we got some people that took this simple strategy and they ran with it. Here's some people that took the actual simple strategy, right? And this is what it did for them. Here's Marcella Gardner and Miss Anita Patton. Miss Marcella Gardner was able to get her dream home in the actual state of South Carolina, Sumter to be exact. She built her house from the ground up. Now she's living in her dream home that is her forever home where she's enjoying right now with her and her family. That is different when she's enjoying the fruits of her labor from the comfort of her home. Miss Anita Patton, she done the same thing, but she's in the state of Alabama. She took this simple shift from shift with S.I.M.P.L.E, and she was able to buy her dream home for her and her family. Now she's enjoying her beautiful home in the state of Alabama, and she's enjoying the fruits of her labor. But it gets even better. That's 2 awesome moms that's doing big things for their family. Well, here's a power couple. Power couple Don and Don Wilson and Ruthie Rodriguez. Both of them were able to eliminate $85,000 in actual debt, reduce their taxes by $960. Both husband and wife are in the 800 credit score club, and they lowered $100 a month. But what's most impressive, they were able to purchase 2 different parcels of land, an actual vacation home in Cabo St. Lucas, and they were able to purchase an actual 10 acres in Puerto Rico. Now, I don't know about you, that is way different. Now they getting to live a legacy and leave a legacy at the same time. And their actual portfolio is going upwards to $1 million by their assets and their actual next level strategies that they're learning. Now, if you think that's something, this is how it works, right? So we're talking about making the shift. Stop giving away $300 to $800 an actual month. Right now, on average, our actual W-2 workers are spending, giving away 28 to 30% in taxes, all because they don't understand the power of the actual of this information that we're talking about right now, right? So if most Americans be able to make the shift, they can be able to play because guess what? The only reason why people won't be able to get into capital gains because they didn't have money. But when you make that shift and put that money back in your pocket, now you got more money to be able to play, right? Let's talk about how we play. Right now, you got a house or apartment. That's all you need to make the shift. The shift right now, by having a home-based business, you can lower your taxable income by 10%. Now, I don't know about you, but hey, they say when you lower something, that means you got more to come back into your household. I want you to drop some fire emojis in the chat if you would love to drop your taxable income and put more of your hard-earned money back into your pocket so you can sit out on assignment so you can tap into the capital gains of the 15% tax bracket. I'll wait or lower. So this is how it works. Right now, we're welcoming you to the rules of the wealthy. So if you're viewing this right now, or you're looking at this from Facebook, or you're on the actual YouTube, somebody thought enough of you to give you this information in order for you to take it to a whole nother level. Now that hits so different. Hey, shout out to everybody that gave you the information because they must be love and care something about you because they always say you can give a man a fish to eat, and that's one thing. But if you teach a man or a child how to fish, they will be able to feed their family for a lifetime. And this is somebody giving you a way to fish, right? So right now, most of you have a solution already, but you're just not using it. Right now, you have a home and an apartment plus you to make the shift. Right now, you can be able to start a home-based business as a qualified marketing director. For $100 one time, $149 a month, you can become a qualified marketing director. And now you just lowered your taxable income because you already got everything you need, right? What about this? You being able to get those tax advantages with having this home-based business, be able to get instant pay raise, expenses becoming deduction, hiring your kids, making their allowance, giving them payroll instead of allowance. You demonstrate entrepreneurship with your children at a young age so they can understand what the wealthy been doing, right? You can be able to leave a legacy, breaking those cycles, and giving your generations a head start, right? What's even better to that is this. You can be able to have unlimited actual income. You could be able to get paid daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly with this opportunity. And you can be able to tap into the time freedom and take your business anywhere you actually want to go. But what's most impressive, what I like about it is you don't have to be over here on the security tip. This is an opportunity over security. And you can play by the rules of what the actual wealthy they're playing, right? So let's get a little bit more in depth of what we're talking about. Right now, we got real experts that's doing real things. And if you just only wanted the other side of the house, we got two sides of the house. You can get an actual membership for only $149.97 a month. The only difference between the two, the actual opportunity and the actual membership, is a $100 one-time upfront, a cost to actually be have a home-based business. But you don't gotta take my word for it. They say men lie, women lie, but these results that we got on the streams, they do not lie. The experts help you help reduce over 144 million across the board for our members. The experts helped us actually be able to eliminate debt by 2.3 billion and shaving over 52,000 years. The experts were able to help us negotiate our bills by over 98.4 million across the board. And the results is on average, we're being able to increase in buying power of $2,100.87. Now, I don't know about you. Drop some actual 100s in the chat if you want 100% of what you can get back of your financial power right now. I don't know about you, but I want it all. And that's just our three downs. Let's talk about the ups of what the experts can do for you. The experts going to help you be able to restore your credit. On average, they restoring 126 points across the board for our members. That's real results. Right now, we call it 3 ups, 1 down. But what's most impressive is this. Think about having your actual debt-free date, right? Think about what is your actual and there date. Just imagine what if knowing what your interest saved date is, or your time saved date, and you saving, as far as your interest on what you were paying back. Well, what's most impressive? Drop in the chat how much more money would you have if you was able to bring back not having a loan or loans out there, not having credit card bills out there, not no payday loans, anything like that. How much more money would you have right now? I'll wait. I don't know about you, but I know I'll have about over $2,100+ back in my pocket if I wasn't ditching it out on the regular. And that's just minus other things that I'll possibly be doing. Now, if you think that's something, let's roll up into this. Right now, we're going to talk about the increase phase. You're going to be able to want to do travel again. Just like my business partners were talking earlier, they just went traveled out to see their grandkid. They was on a bizcation to Hawaii, right? You're going to be able to have some actual more cash flow, be able to have vacation homes, be able to have your dream cars, and you want to become the borrower instead of the actual lender, right? You want to become the lender you want to become the borrower instead of the lender, or you want to be able to invest in the number one asset. That is yourself. Well, what's most impressive, you're going to be able to get educated by Extra Digit Movement and the Make Wealth Real family, and the experts do all the work for you. Let's tap into how we're going to be able to increase. And since I got some awesome business partners on the line, hey, let's talk about it. So, Miss Evelyn Freeman, how you doing, love? Are you out there today?
Yes, I'm available.
Awesome. Miss Evelyn, just by sharing the power of a home-based business right now, let's talk about some of these bonuses right now. Let's talk about the sponsorship bonus and the momentum bonus. How does this work whenever you join this opportunity to be able to make some phantom money, what we're talking about? How does it work?
Okay, well, when you get on board and you become a qualified business associate, QMD, you get to 3 people, and for each person you bring on board, you get $50 per person. And if you do it within 30 days of your membership, you get a momentum bonus of $150. And
wow. Go ahead.
It works well because it comes in handy.
Hey, that hits different. Hey, let me tell y'all something. I didn't want to spoil it, but she kind of let it out the bag. Hey, Miss Evan is one of the people that actually, she saw this opportunity. She ran with it. She got those sponsors, and she was making up $50 unlimited through the actual sponsorship bonus, right? And she knows she could do it infinity. And she loves success. So she hit the momentum bonus running. She got the momentum bonus in the first 30, 60, 90 days. She earned the $150 for getting her actual 3 partners with this opportunity real fast. And you can actually earn a grand total of $1,500 by getting the momentum bonus, because it says success loves speed. And Miss Evelyn definitely loves success. She went all the way in. It gets even better, right? Miss V Monsanto, hey, how does this thing work by just sharing the power of a home-based business where you're getting a team of 12 in the performance bonus? How does it work?
So as you grow your team, and we said team, that means you're not doing it alone, and you grow it to 12, you start unlocking different bonus leadership things that you can get from the company. You get an additional $600 per month. That's where you are. And then you unlock the weekly bonus, performance bonus of $300 per week as your team grow by 6. And this is not because you bring more people in, that's your whole team. Anyone in your team can bring 1 each. 6 people on your team bring 1 each, 6 or 2 each, and then 1 each, and then 3 you could bring 2 each, or you can bring all 6 in yourself. Doesn't matter how they come in, as long as they come in 6 within a calendar week.
So you mean to tell me I don't gotta run out there and have thousands of dollars saved to be able to make an extra $600? All I gotta do is just go out there and share the power of a home-based business and grow a team of 12 and not do it by myself, and be able to tap into the performance and get all this money coming to me?
Correct.
Okay, if you think that's something, this hit even better. Miss Wooten, hey, how you doing out there? Are you available? Miss Cassandra Wooten, Mr. Slim, are you in the room?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, awesome. Hey, Miss Cassandra, hey, Team Wooten, you and Slim. Hey, how does this work by sharing a powerful home-based business? How does it line up when you get these two different type of pays right here? How does it line up for you?
Well, I mean, it lines up very good. I mean, we just share the information. We give people, because we're not the experts, they are. And so we send them a quick video, take a look at it, and then we pass them to the experts.
Man, so what you telling me right now, well, what we got on the stream right now, you mean to tell me you get paid handsomely with the actual Infinity Leadership bonus, anywhere between 10 to $150 an actual day, and the daily guaranteed of $150 and making between $150, 400, $150 to $450 a month. You get all that by just sharing the power of a home-based business?
Yes. I mean, it's better than amazing. We have we have so many people who actually hit the bonus, and actually from you can just get up to 12 to 3 star, you already getting your infinity bonuses and your
Man,
daily guarantee.
hey, that hits way different. But you know what's so crazy? Right now, we're looking at the stream right now, and this is one day of pay. This is one day of pay right now. We call this that phantom anyway money. You see how it lines up with the leadership bonuses? You got 30, you made 30, 30 with Mary, 30 with Elijah, 30 with Ronald. That's already $90. You made another 30 with April. You made 100 with Crystal. That's $240 already. You made another 30 with Corey, that's 270. By the time you get to the daily guarantee, you making $1,000. That's over $1,200. And if you count up all the rest of that money right there, you made over $1,500 in one day. That's hands down. A lot of people would love to make that in one day. And what's so good about it, you get all that money up front. It's not taxed up front. That means you get to play with your money all up front and you pay taxes on the back end. But this is what's most impressive. It's levels to this, right? Ms. Wooten, what you know about the executive level? How does that work?
Man, this is the executive level from 150 to $4,500 per month. This is what you can have. You can have your own, pay your mortgage off. You can invest. You can pay a car note. And then you having a daily guarantee and debt free, paid in full. What?
Hey,
Become
that
a
is,
by just becoming a qualified marketing director.
hey, we set his levels to this. Hey, Ms. V, what about the regional level? How does this work?
Hey, the regional level, this is where you're paid anywhere from um $6,000 to $30,000 per month. This hits different because now you are in a whole different level. Now you have those luxury vacations and luxury vehicles you can buy because you're in that um that bracket of people where it's more than just the middle class right now. Now you're making a lifestyle change money.
Awesome. Now, I don't know about you, but Miss Evelyn Freeman, are you still there?
Yes, I am.
Hey, Miss Evelyn, if you like me and Miss Evelyn, we love the presidential level. Hey, how does it work with the presidential level? How much money we making when we get to this level?
Between 45 to $450,000 per month.
Yes, Miss
And
Evelyn, rock it.
I'm working on it, getting there.
Hey, Miss Evelyn, I'm gonna tell you right now, we can start to shift and change our whole family dynamics with this. We're talking about you being able to start family endowments, right? You being able to have private jets, flying you from VI and all over the world, you being able to build or have another estate for all of your family members to come see you and enjoy. You being able to drive your dream actual car. But what's most impressive, you being able to take your own excursion around from all the different islands. You can go from St. Thomas to St. John to St. Croix and all the other British Isles on your actual boat because you got it like that, right? So Think about this. Everybody's viewing right now. We want y'all to dream again. We want you to realize it's not over, because guess what? When you building a dynasty and a legacy like this, all it takes is another person, another person, another person, another person. Share the information, share the information. It's different. That's only in the actual increase phase, but it gets better. Now that we're talking about that, let's tap into the next phase, right? Right? Let's talk about the multiplying phase. In the multiplying phase, this is where you can be able to go to the next level strategy. And here's the gentleman right here. I call him the modern day Rockefeller. We talk about Mr. Clovell Oliphant. I also call him Mr. GQ. And this young man was able to eliminate over 69K in debt, able to reduce $400 in actual taxes, right? He was able to restore his credit to 835. That's increasing to about 147 points. Now, I don't know about you, but the highest score you can have is 850. Hey, where else he got to go? We only got 15 more points. He's also earning an impressive $600, no less than $600 residual in income every single month. But what's awesome is he's one of the top precious metal ratio players in the game right now. And he's a landowner. He's positioned his family where they don't have to struggle ever again financially. All because he took the power of S.I.M.P.L.E and went to the next level strategy. He's upward to over plus $1 million right now in his portfolio. One of the quietest millionaires I ever met. But what I want to say about this young man is this: he always said he's the product of the product. He likes to say less and show results. That's his thing. Shout out to Mr. Clovell Oliphant. Hey, keep doing your thing, my brother. Right? Now that we done talked about the multiplying phase, this is where I'm about to let V go ahead and take over, because Miss V gets so excited. Her and Miss Evelyn and our teammates get so excited about this portion of the segment that we're talking about with this simple conversation we had. Let's talk about the protect phase. Ms. V, how does this work, and what does this does for you? And just tell your story about this protection phase. How good was this when you was introduced, and what it's doing for people?
Yeah, the protect phase is the point in this where you get to build a legacy for your family for generations to come. Nelson Rockefeller said it best. He says, "Own nothing but control everything," and that is how you build a legacy for generations to come. Oprah, LeBron James, Rihanna, all these people, you get them, that they understand wealth when you do this with our complex trust. That's true wealth at this point, and that's generational wealth. And this company allows you as a member or a business partner to be able to do that for you and your family, as they give you the knowledge of how it truly works to be a trustee of your own complex trust.
Awesome. Hey, you hit the nail on the head with that. But you know what? We got real people. We got real live people online right now, and they're doing real big things in different areas, right? So think about this. Let's take the slide down. Let's talk to some real people on camera right now, because maybe some people don't understand how serious this is right now. I got a panel in here today of 5, and we're gonna have a casual conversation. So think about this. Hey, without further ado, is anyone out there that wants to be able to let the world know what's been going on out here with this simple actual strategy, and what's it been doing for them? So without further ado, hey, y'all come off mute, y'all can come on camera and give y'all testimony on what S.I.M.P.L.E has been doing for you and your family, and what has it done for your mind frame and posture. Y'all can go right ahead. Hey, y'all don't all have to go at once. Hey, but tell the world, because they need to know.
Well, Brian, I'll go ahead and say, when I was introduced to this company about 4 years ago, 4.5 years ago, a place where I know I was searching for better financial. So praying and asking God to send me something, He sent me this. I feel that it was sent by God. And the education and the knowledge of the things that I've learned since I've been around this extradition movement at MWR Financial, if I didn't have that information, I wouldn't be able to have a game plan to become wealthy, because the information that I was taught before MWR, I wasn't going to get there. Since joining this opportunity, they showed me and helped me raise my credit score from a 539 to a 714. They were able to help me put money back in my household by negotiating my everyday bills like cell phone, cable, pest control bills, and put that money back in my pocket, where I was able to take that money and put it into my diversified cash flow account, which is an account that I became my own bank. I was able to borrow from myself, help me pay 3 of my credit cards off, and pay myself back. And then when it got to a different level, borrow some more to help pay off a different bill. So I was learning how to live a debt-free life with this company. So it's just the knowledge alone that helps you to be able to, and a company, like it says, it does exactly what it says. Introduce this to some people, and if you introduce it and to enough people, we'll start to pay you. 3 people, and we'll start making sure that you don't have to pay for it yourself.
Wow. Hey, that hits way different. Man, you mean to tell me you got all that from just getting educated and following the simple system?
Correct.
Well, hey, if y'all think that's something, let's hear from some of the other people that actually took this actual simple strategy and applied this to their everyday life. Who we got up next? Who we got up next? Going once, going twice. I see some people.
Okay.
How y'all doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Well, when I joined this company, it was something I needed. Um, we've been in me and my husband. We've been in the company now for some time, and we've seen so many different changes in our lives. We was able to get our instant pay raise on our current job, which is over $400, about $500 with both of us. We also increased our credit scores to over 150 points each. We also was able to pay our house off 5 years early. So right now my house is paid. So altogether we were able to put back over 70,000 back into our household, with having the house paid off, with having some of our credit cards eliminated, and our instant pay raise. And we also now have a DCA, which is our diversified cash flow account. We have 2 of them. He has one and I have one. So we still have debt, but I'm learning now that we have experts on our side that we can talk to, that can help us with our taxes, and that can help us eliminate our debt. So with our DCA, we able to be our own bank and help us pay some of our credit cards and student loans off. That's the biggest thing, our my student loans. But it's been nothing but amazing, and we just keep growing.
Awesome. Hey, that is way different. Hey, that's another testimony to what Simple is doing for people. I told you, different people doing different things and attacking their financial situations in a way that help their situation. Who else do we? Hey, thank you so much for giving your testimony, Miss Wooten. Hey, shout out to you and Slim. Hey, y'all definitely a force to be reckoned
And
with.
our business is self-funded now, so we both have residual income, 2-star and 1-star. We It's paying itself.
Hey, that hits so much different. Hey, shout out to you and Slim. Hey,
Thank you.
y'all definitely paving the way in Greensboro and all around the United States right now. That hits different for a couple doing it. Because the biggest thing I would say is I don't want to get too in detail, but a lot of people be always looking for flaws in a couple's relationship. But y'all fixing one of the biggest issues in a relationship, not having more financial issues. It's not so much about people being unfaithful. It's more about they have financial issues. You have financial issues, a lot of foolishness be going on. So y'all tackling that at the head. Shout out to y'all and for being some number one leaders of what y'all doing.
Thank you.
Miss Evelyn, how you doing, love? How you doing out there in VI?
I'm great. I'm great.
Awesome. Hey, Miss Evelyn, hey, could you tell the world, what's been going on with you with this opportunity and how it's been changing your life?
Okay, well, I got started with MWR Financial. I think it was last January.
Uh-huh.
And since then, I've been doing a little bit, but getting along. And I had the opportunity to be in that $150 per month ballpark. And then I submitted some my bills and stuff like that, and the experts helped me to get a debt-free date at May 2025. And I with my putting money back in my pocket because I'm a retiree, they couldn't do anything because that's a set something that they couldn't touch. So I missed that. And then my credit score, they helped me to fix that. And I was able to get from a 612 to a 764. I'm at a 764 right now. And I was able to purchase some precious metals and all of that stuff. And, just trying to get by and trying to do a little bit more.
Hey, that hits so different, Miss Evelyn. I want to salute you for you even stepping out on faith with this opportunity because sometimes some people be always asking for a way for them to do better because they've been in an area where they were doing well, then things go down, they're doing well, things going on, but you stay consistent even though the ups and the downs what you got going on in your life. But you know what? You're gonna get your flowers because it's not really about you right now. A lot of the stuff that you're doing right now, you doing that for your family because you already took care of. You took care of for the rest of your life. This thing that you're doing right now, if your family only understands that you're setting up that they're gonna be able to have even if something was to transpire, you really living and leaving a legacy for this opportunity. Shout out to you, Miss Evelyn, for your testimony and continue to
Thank
do your
you.
thing that you're doing over in VI.
Thank you.
Awesome. Hey, so without further ado, hey, let's get back to at hand. Is it anybody else that wants to comment or has anything to say testimony wise? Going once, going twice. Hey, we must have said all of the actual testimony. So let's go ahead and finish up our actual 60 minutes of actual fame. Our time is about up. So without further ado, right? Let me pull back up the stream. Y'all let me know when y'all can see the stream. And let's capsize on what happens when you really killing it and you going into these awesome clubs because it's gonna happen for everybody, right? Let's talk about how how you step into maximizing everything with this simple strategy. All right.
It's
Here's
good.
Doc. Here's Dr. Gerald Parker, right? Dr. Gerald Parker was able to become a two-star regional director, earning 5 figures a month. He grew an organization with kingdom builders like no other. Hey, he's actually setting a lot of actual ministries on a actual high note with him being able to help the ministries grow financially and having a financial stewardship program. He was able to acquire a second dream home with his opportunity and walk away from his actual job that he would have been there like almost forever. Shout out to Dr. Gerald Parker. Hey, he's a millionaire residual rank club earner with earning 5 figures a month with his opportunity. Here's Miss Trevor and Shirley Thompson, right? Two-star regional director couple earning $9,000 a month. They were able to purchase their actual dream home. They got a dream home in Georgia, beautiful home. They will help people all over the United States right now. Shout out to Trevor and Shirley Thompson, right? Miss Cashflow Christy Howard. Hey, she's the first, yes, the first female residual rank earner with the Rank Club earners, right? She did all the strategy, but what she did most impressive, hey, she's a two-star regional director, right? First 30 days, she started earning $2,500 a month, right? And within the actual 6 months, she was actually earning $8,250, right? Within the year, she was earning $1,500. It's impressive. With her residual income, she was able to pay off all of her mom's bills. Now her mom is able to enjoy the fruits of her labor where I have to worry about no debt at all. Shout out to Cashflow Christy Howard. Hey, she's a force to be reckoned with, and she understands 100% of this information, right? Miss Shauna Rollins, hey, everything that you see right now, hey, she is one of the brains behind this operation of Extra Digit Movement, two-star regional director, earning $12,000 a month residual. She was able to purchase her dream home in the Martha Stewart neighborhood that she was looking at years previous, all because she had shared the power of a home-based business. Shout out to Miss Shauna Rollins. We love you a bunch. Here's actual Charles and Judith actual Ivory out of Richmond, actual Georgia. Hey, they actually happen to be my actual mentors. Shout out to Charles and Judith, some of the best financial mentors I ever had. And for the last 5 years, they've been pouring into me all the information and the strategies that we use by just following the steps. Hey, they are some two-star regional directors. They built their dream home in Richmond, actual Georgia, with 6,000 square foot, fully with a pool in the back, with a fully stocked lake. What's most impressive about this young couple is this: they willing to give somebody the shirt off their back if they want to follow these strategies. And they look like us, and they move strategies like us, but they move the strategies in a way where they're helping a lot of people. Shout out to Charles, and also known as Miss Cookie Ivory, hitting different. But here's the man of the hour, the GOAT of all time. We call him the greatest trainer of all time, Mr. Brian N. Bean. What I love about this guy so much, man, this guy right here was working in this industry for over 25 years. And he started this with 21, 22, lost his first million, regained it he lost his first million because he didn't understand the IRS tax laws. And now he's one of the most sought after world renowned speakers, and his biggest thing is money and mindset. He regained that million back in his 30s, and now he's been working from home for the last 25 years. His accolades are here, but this is some of them, but not all. He's a national director. He acquired 20 plus acres in Atlanta, Georgia. He was able to get a condo sight unseen in Dubai, and he's one of the top 5% earners in the actual US. This guy right here is one of the best, I said by far the best, one of the best leaders to be leaders and business partners to be working with right now. Hey, this guy right here, hands down, he will help you reach your actual successful goals financially with money and mindset. All you have to do is be willing to be coachable and learn and follow the steps. Hey, this guy right here has made more millionaire residual rank club earners than anybody in history right now with this. He has on record, I know he has over 3 on record right now rank club earners or better on the actual opportunity. So everybody that's viewing right now, we told y'all everything that we could tell y'all, right? We went through the actual shift phase. We went through the actual increase phase, the multiplying phase, the actual protection phase, and the leverage everything. Here's some of the vision. Brian and Bean took those actual properties we're talking about. He built Bean Acres, and he was able to have this actual Bean Acres. We got all kind of awesome things over there. He basically took the concept of S.I.M.P.L.E, took some money, bought an asset, and is continuing to make money all because he's following the strategy, right? He's following the strategy. Now, it hits so different. It hits so different. But I'm telling you right now, if you want to be the one to rock the party, this is the guy that you want to follow right now. But if you want more information, this is how you can follow us, right? Right now, we got training support like bar none, right? We got Zooms. Like right now, me and a team are on Zoom right now. We're leveraging Zoom via YouTube Live, and we're actually being able to let you see what we're talking about on Facebook Live, at the desk side right now. We also have regional events. We have Game Changer ATL, where we come together. We don't care if you are actual multimillionaire or we don't care if you're somebody that's a custodian at an actual school. What we care about is you take the information that we give you and you take it and you tell your children, your friends, your family, anybody that's willing to hear the sound of your voice to help them get out of that living paycheck to paycheck and only being happy with paying bills, right? We do that every quarter with Mr. Brian and Bean, and it's an awesome event. We got some virtuals coming up very soon, right? We also have a national events with actual corporate Make Wealth Real. We did an actual event called Let's Get Loud. Yes, Let's Get Loud was a hit. They actually recognize all the people that helped a lot of people and grow the organizations and help people stop living paycheck to paycheck and reaching a lot of the actual financial goals step by step by following the system. We also had an actual leadership actual retreat with the actual corporate. They paid for all exclusive paid cruise to the Caribbean for people that won that for helping a lot of people during a short period of time. We had a competition, a friendly competition of helping a lot of people, and people won cruises for helping a lot of people join this awesome movement. But for most people that's doing right now, we understand this a lot. We understand this for the first time somebody seeing something, they might not understand what we're talking about. So you could be able to follow us on all social media. You can go to www.extradigitmovement.com and I want you to go and view the videos that you see on there and view the videos and get the information, right? After you see the information, you get back with one of the people that show you this opportunity. You also can follow us at Make Wealth Real Live on all social media platforms, YouTube, Instagram, the whole nine. You can do the same thing with Extra Digital Movement, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, the whole nine. You can follow us. And if you want to follow a lot of us personally, hey, we'll give you our information at the end. So for everybody that's viewing, we're only looking for two type of people at this time, right? So we're looking for number twos. Number two says, hey, for $149.97, you could be able to get this you can get this actual membership. It includes no daily compensation, right? Or no HBB deductions. But you can increase your actual cash flow and your network. So we love number two. The expert's going to do all the work for you, and expert will do all the work for you in all those categories that you see listed in that column, right? But we love number ones, right? Number one says, hey, I want it all. I want to share the power of a home-based business by becoming a qualified market director. If that's you, $100 one time, $149.97 a month. You can get everything you see included on the right-hand side of the screen. All the bonuses, all the daily pay, the monthly residual, the 475 different plus deductions, the home-based business benefits, right? The expert, you can get the experts to do all those things for you with the actual taxes, experts working things for you, negotiating bills, experts negotiating, eliminating your debt, you being able to tap into the credit restoration with the experts doing all the work for you, and you can tap into the next level strategy, become your own bank with a diversified cash flow account and the profit reserve account, or you want to tap into our real estate vehicles with getting land banking, getting land in the path of growth, or our other real estate vehicle where you get keys to my home ownership, right? Or you want to seal it all with a bow with a complex trust with Trust My Assets. So with that being said, either you're a number one or you're a number two. But most of all, what I'd like for you to do right now for everybody that's viewing, hey, get back with the person who actually introduced you to this opportunity, or you're number two, or you're a number one. But most of all, get back with somebody ASAP. You either get it now or you get it later. But I want to send a shout out to all my people that came on the actual panel today. Mrs. Evelyn, Mrs. Wooten, Mrs. Monsanto, Miss Garter, Miss Nathaniel Garter, and I want to make sure I send it out to my guy Slim. That's what I'm talking about. We're in the house. These ladies taking over. But hey, go ahead and send a shout out if y'all want to work with these people, right? When I say people, my business partners. Hey, how can they find you? And if they want to work with you, I'm highlighting y'all right now. So y'all go ahead, come off mute, come on camera, let the people know how they can work with you. Same thing with you, Miss V. You heard the hiding back stream the whole time. And let them know how they can work with you and how they can find you. Without further ado, go ahead and come off mute and let them know how they can find you, because we are all over the world. We're all over the world and we're doing big things. Go right ahead.
Good evening, everyone. This is Verona. You can find me on Facebook by my name, Verona Monsanto. You could also find me, text or call me at 912-320-1538. On YouTube by my name, Verona Monsanto, as well. Join the movement.
Awesome. Hey, who we got next in the building? We got a lot of money up in this room.
I'll go.
How you doing, Miss Evelyn?
I'm great.
Awesome.
I can be reached at the Hospital Ground Fish Market every day, Monday to Friday, anytime after 6 in the morning until 1:32 in the afternoon. And or telephone number, call or text 340-771-5212 or 340-998-1102. I'm sorry.
Awesome. Hey, awesome. Hey, yeah, Miss Evelyn, go right ahead. I ain't mean to cut
I
across.
don't know if I mixed up the telephone numbers. 340-771-5212 or 340-998-1102.
Awesome. Hey, shout out to Miss Evelyn Freeman from around the field. St. Thomas VI Dream Team. Follow her. She's the one that you want to see. Hey, who we got up next? We got Team Wooten. How you doing?
Okay, say something.
We good. So tell them about our event coming up.
Yes, tell us, Sim.
Yeah. Saturday, November the 9th, we're gonna have it at the Holiday Inn here in Goldsboro, North Carolina. From 12 to 2. And then my account is slimwooten01 at Gmail. Is what I use for folks to get in touch with me. And then my wife has several of them. So you had to get her to tell you about the YouTube and Instagram and all of that.
Well,
Hey, go right ahead.
Well, we're from Goldsboro, North Carolina. My account is MWR Financial /C Wooten, or you can reach me on Facebook at Cassandra Wooten. And also, my number is 919-648-5345. And Mr. Wooten's number is 919-394-7414. So get back to the person who invited you, and hey, we can make it happen. We all a family. We all one. So thank you, Mr. Woods, and everybody. Wonderful testimonies.
Awesome. Hey, Miss Wooten. Hey, one more time before you get off. Hey, the date is November 9th. What is the location again?
It's in Goldsboro, North Carolina, at this it is 2003 Sunburst Drive, Holiday Inn Express.
2003.
Yeah, it's from 12 to 2. And we have a special guest, Dr. Gerald Parker will be presenting.
Awesome. Hey, when you get a chance, hey, drop that in the chat. On live, you can always go back and drop it in the chat. Everybody's viewing right now. Hey, you do not want to miss this. When I tell you, when we have events, we shut the house down. And I want to tell y'all right now, up front, we don't care, how much money you make when you come to our events. What we care about is you turn that phone off and tune in and get the information that's going to help you and your peoples take it to a whole nother level. Because believe it or not, a lot of people are doing well financially. But what about the people that always be inboxing you for help financially and they need some help? Here's the help they've been looking for. Simple. Not Cash App, not Zelle, not a quick fix. Let's get to it. Let's get the money back in your pocket, that $300 to $800 that they've been losing right now. That's just with the shift. I don't want to go too deep. We done gave you the actual presentation. Get with Team Wooten. They got an event coming up. If you want to follow any of us on social media channel, you got the information. For all of y'all viewing right now, and y'all actually want to follow me, Brian Woods. I'm the real Brian Woods on social media, right? You can also follow me on actual YouTube. I'm Power Move 06 on YouTube. That's my actual tag team name. And if you just want us to come out to do some actual lifestyle and legacy conversations with your family, your churches, your different organizations, hey, we do it all. And we flexible. You just got to get with us so we can be able to put you on our calendars, because we know life be life in people, right? But guess what? You don't need the money that you be earning to be life in you. You need to be putting that money out on assignment to work for you after you get some of that money back, because you're the most prized possession when it comes to everything financially. I'll wait. You heard me. You're the most prized possession right now. She just dropped it on the stream. Event coming soon. Greensboro. That's what I'm talking about. So without further ado, get back. Just like I said, with the person that actually, signed you up. You want to get with me? 843-359-4436. Hey, I'm all in the surrounding area. Savannah, Hinesville. Hey, I do King Street. I do the Williamsburg County, coastal area, Fayetteville, Richmond, you name it. I'll be there. Get with your boy, and I will put you in the right realm. Whether we actually do it live, as we do a personal setting on Zoom, or I'll come to your location physically, and we can get this conversation on. Got one sheet of paper, and we're gonna follow it to the T, and we're gonna make sure we stop that living paycheck to paycheck and get back to financial freedom. So with that being said, thank y'all for coming on. We went a little bit over today, but thank y'all for coming into the room today. And my panel, hey, thank y'all for coming in from Greensboro, St. Thomas VI, and all of the surrounding areas. I always say, the bottom is way too crowded. I'm going to see you on the back. As you were. I said correctly. Goldsboro. Let me stop playing with you. Goldsboro. Hey, for Team Wooten. Hey, I stand corrected, y'all. Goldsboro, North Carolina. They representing hard over there. Get back with the person who saw this on, and we're gonna be able to take it to a whole other level. Thank y'all. Same channel, Sunday at 2 p.m. Hey, go ahead and invite some of your friends. After you get some financial spiritual growth, come and get some financial growth at 2 o'clock. Especially bring them youngsters over here, them 18-year-olds or them seniors in high school, so we can give them a taste of what they're going to have to tap into early, because they're the next leaders. So with that being said, have a great night and be great on purpose.